strategically place your wonderful lips upon my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
What if I made you love me?
With what a spell.
With this.
I must admit, they have not aged a day.
She for real?
Indeed.
Angelique, she's quite cuckoo. She's a very big character. She's madly in love with Barnabas.
And action.
If he doth another choose to lend his heart and eye, then magic shall the slighted use, so all he loves will die.
When we first meet her, it's in the 18th century, and she's a servant working for the Collins family, and she has this affair with the young master, Barnabas. But he breaks her heart when he rejects her for Josette. And she's not very happy. She's a witch, and she takes her revenge by turning him into a vampire and decides to lock him in a coffin for several centuries. You know, as we all do when we're a bit hurt.
With each life I take, a piece of my wretched soul dies. For I only kill because I'm compelled to. Compelled by your witchcraft, by your curse. Why have you done this to me?
He's very strong. He takes risks. Very brave. He reminded me sometimes of a creature from German expressionist cinema, kind of, you know, the way he moves. It's very unusual, and he does a lot of homework.
It's a shame. You know, if you'd just been smart enough to love me, I would have let her go. I sent your little girlfriend over the cliffs once before. What makes you think I wouldn't do it again?
It's been a real treat, you know, and an honor getting to work with Johnny Depp. It was wonderful to get out here to see what a sweet human being the guy is. I mean, he's always got a smile on his face. He's super friendly. And his talent is just, you know, it's phenomenal.
And provided Miss Bouchard goes along with me, for she is no less a monster than I. And perhaps it is best if we are both destroyed.
Go on. Slaughter me. Show them what you are.
No. I shall show them what we are.
He's one of those actors when you're standing across from him and you're looking into his eyes, you can see the guy thinking. And that's something that makes you think.
Look into my eyes and deliver me your innermost thoughts. Awaken! Well done.
Acting is really about reacting, and when you get the opportunity to work with such an incredible actor who's so, you know, just honest, true, and real, where just everything is, you know, it's there, it's happening. It's not just saying lines. It's the kind of stuff that you react to.
I'm gonna offer you a business proposal, Barnabas. My final offer. Either you agree to rule this little pawn of mine side by side, partners and lovers, or I put you back in the box.
I have already prepared my counter-proposal. It reads thusly. You may strategically place your wonderful lips upon my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
Dark Shadows is not another vampire movie.
It's a psychedelic comedy, horror, family drama, action movie.
It has a different tone. It's dark, funny, poetic.
What the hell is this?
He's coming. He's coming.
Pray. What is the year?
1972.
1972. Hear me, future dweller. You shall be my loyal servant until such time as I release you.
So at first, Master?
It's a different character for me, and that's kind of fun. You know, he's he's this drunken servant that, you know, at first he's just completely, going with the flow, going with the motions, doing his normal curmudgeon, butlery stuff, could care less about anything. When Barnabas shows up, you know, he gets hypnotized, and he becomes his servant. It's kind of cool to play, you know, Willie fighting between these various modes of, you know, kind of being over everything, but yet being really kind of fearful of this Barnabas character, you know, until he slowly starts to realize that, that there's something about this guy.
So I just keep on drinking and trust to my luck. Hey, pumpkin.
Fear me not, drunkard. You shall not be harmed as long as you tell me all I need to know.
The most amazing vampire I've ever seen.
A vampire? Keep your voice down. What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, spare me. I had him under hypnosis for hours.
Barnabas?
You know, Elizabeth, there's a point where all delusions fail, but his didn't budge. He told me everything, including the fact that you've known his secret since the minute he arrived. Why the hell didn't you say anything?
I was protecting the children.
Oh, by letting a vampire use one of the guest bedrooms?
The point of my character is that I'm a resident psychiatrist in this strange household, and I've been brought in originally, probably about 5 years ago, or 5 years before the action starts, to, maybe we should keep this on for continuity, to cure or to help treat young David, who is the little boy of the household, and he has something that I call, what was it, cyclical immortality. He's convinced of cyclical or whatever. Basically, he sees ghosts, he sees dead people. I'm invited to treat him, and then I just stay around. And I've got a slight drink problem, and I think I'm just sad and lonely. And I like this family, and they kind of adopted, and I've forgotten to leave.
Do you know he admitted killing those men at the construction site? He's a murderer!
He's a Collins and a good man, and these days that's a desperately rare combination.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. The family that can do no wrong.
You know, Julia, I'm surprised at you. I think a physician like you would find him fascinating.
And then into this household comes this really suspicious character, Barnabas, this, this so-called relation, and I'm instantly suspicious. She prides herself about seeing through people, and she can really get to the heart of people and see, the truth.
Well, sure. Medically, psychologically, and physically, he's fascinating. Which is exactly why I came to you instead of the police.
Then be fascinated, Julia. And if you have an ounce of love or respect for this family, keep your mouth shut.
Essentially, a family drama and a love story. I think there's quite a big echo of the love story in it.
He's a fine lad. Everybody's curious and rambunctious as I was.
He idolizes you. Between you and his mother, I can hardly get him to talk about anything else.
Do you believe him, that he sees her, speaks to her?
I also play Vicky, who is very different from Josette, in that she's had quite a troubled past, and I think she's far from an idealist. I think she's quite protective of herself and isn't as ready to love as openly and willingly as Josette. She's far more closed off.
He's coming. He's coming.